T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. We've gone for main engine start. We have main engine start.
Ladies and gentlemen, rock and roll.
Happy Tuesday, everyone. Happy Tuesday. And please forgive the lateness and please forgive the interruptions. To be clear, I'm having a problem with the internet, and I'm going to tell you why. Here in Puerto Rico, in the month of December, uh, being that uh, being that people use more internet on the month of December here in Puerto Rico, the users the users are triplified. So the signal gets weak because a lot of people are using the internet. Uh, that is how come I'm late, because the internet was so weak that I couldn't get on the air, because without internet I cannot get on the air. But now all is well. All is well. Hold on. It is now 12:36 here in Puerto Rico. 12:36, 12:36 here in Puerto Rico. It is Tuesday morning. It is Tuesday morning on the East Coast. On the East Coast, it is 11:36 in the evening. We are 1 hour ahead. In the name of God, in the name of our Holy Mother, the Virgin Mary, God bless all of you. God bless all of you. And this is the month of December. We are celebrating Christmas month, the birth of Christ. The birth of Christ. Hold on, please. Hold on. Okay, I want to welcome Top G. Top G, welcome. Top G, welcome. Top G says you shouldn't have a problem with your internet, Edwin, with all the 5G tower, with all the 5G towers around us. Here in Puerto Rico, we do not have a lot of. We have, to be clear, we have 5G towers, but not as many as the states. We need more 5G towers. So Top G, if you can order some if you can order some more, we will appreciate it. God bless you, Top G, and welcome. Top G, you are now in charge of getting 5G towers for Puerto Rico. So so that is your job from now on, and we will discuss your salary at a later date. A big hug for Top G. A big hug. And we have the great Kid Rock. Kid Rock, and welcome, Kid Rock. Kid Rock will be on tonight at 9 o'clock Puerto Rican time and 8 o'clock on the East Coast. So tonight is Kid Rock night here on this channel. And to be clear, Kid Rock, all the tickets are sold. We have bleacher seats. We have bleacher seats available, but it's in the center field. So those that are going to sit in center field, please bring umbrellas in case it rains. So a big hug for Kid Rock. Kid Rock, best wishes always. Best wishes always. May God bless your dear mother, your wife, and your children. And I wish you the best. I wish you the best. We will talk. We will talk later. We will talk later. So tonight, I want to repeat. Tonight is Kid Rock night. Kid Rock night. Hold on, everyone. And we have Bucky Palermo. Bucky Palermo. Bucky says, Edwin, football game went into overtime. Bengals might pull off the upset over Jaguars. Okay. Thank you, Bucky. Thank you for the football news. And keep on reporting. Keep on reporting. And I will read your sports news immediately. So a big hug for Bucky Palermo, live from the NFL. Live from the NFL. Tonight, Bucky Palermo, a special reporter for the NFL here on this channel. And we have, hold on, Osada. Osada, welcome. And God bless you always. Osada. May God bless your family and thank you. And thank you for coming. And we have Miss Karen. We have Miss Karen, our CBS anchor woman. God always bless you, Miss Karen. God always bless you. And we hope to have you on the panel whenever you want. Whenever you want, Miss Karen. All you have to do is to text it on the chat, and I will send your personal limousine. I will send you your personal limousine. So God bless Miss Karen and her family. Hold on, everyone. I don't want to miss anyone. And God bless everyone. God bless everyone that is outside of the chat Paramount Theater. And God bless everyone on YouTube, without exceptions. God bless everyone on YouTube in this month of Christmas month. Hold on, everyone. Hold on. Okay, hold on, everyone. Oh, man. Okay. Okay. Kid Rock says, "Hey, Buck, I'm watching the game right now." Okay, good. Good, Kid Rock. Bucky Palermo says, "Bengals in field goal range with 2 minutes left in overtime." Kid Rock says, "Hey, Edwin, I like my thumbnail." Okay, I am at your service. Don't forget, Kid Rock, that I control your publicity department. We will send you the bill later. Okay. Top G says, I will give Elon a DM. Okay. Okay, so welcome everyone. As always, now I will do the protocol greetings. My nephew, where is Emery? Where is Emery? Hold on, everyone. I am calling 911.
Sorry, the number you have reached has been disconnected.
The 911 has been disconnected. Emery, listen to me carefully. Report to Sergeant Friday immediately. Report to Sergeant Friday immediately. A big hug for my nephew Emery. I hope he is doing well. But Emery, you must start doing your lives. Emery is gone AWOL. I repeat, Emery is gone AWOL. Emery, report to the embassy. Report to the embassy. A big hug for my nephew, Emery, the most talented young man on YouTube. But now he's not so talented because he's gone AWOL. A big hug for Emery. And as always, a big hug for Miss Angel Gotti. Miss Angel, do not abandon YouTube. Do not abandon YouTube. You do your lives in Patreon, no problem. But once or twice a week, you must do your lives on YouTube. Miss Angel, do not forget that your base is on YouTube. Your subscribers, the base of your subscribers is on YouTube. So at least once or twice a week, you must do your lives on YouTube. So a big hug for Miss Angel, a big hug for baby Emma, and for baby Frankie, not so baby anymore. And may God bless your family, Miss Angel. May God bless your family. And I hope you do a live this week. Okay. A big hug for Todd Father. Todd Father will be on, today's Tuesday. Todd Father will be on this morning at 9:15. with the blessing of God. And then we have the great Tommy Six from New Jersey. Tommy Six will be on at 7:15 in the morning, Eastern Time. Here in Puerto Rico will be 8:15. We have Todd Father, we have Tommy Six, and the Wine Guild. The Wine Guild. Check YouTube for the Wine Guild. Excellent programming. And then we have Uncle Tindu. He will be on here in Puerto Rico, 3 o'clock, and on the East Coast would be 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So we have a great programming with Todd Father. We got Tommy Six, we got Wine Guild, and we got Uncle Tindu, and also we cannot forget my dear friend always, Ralph Mucci of the Wise Up Show. Ralph, start doing your lives and pick a time and be consistent. And it doesn't matter how many people you have. Let's say you don't have nobody. Just do your show. This is just an example. Just do your show and be consistent every day at the same time. And you will be all right. You are a good person. You are intelligent. You are also you are a good-looking person that all the ladies like you. You are a singer, so you should have a minimum of over 1,000 ladies in your chat. So Ralph Mucci, the Wise Up Show, God bless you and a big hug. Okay, let me check the chat now. We have the great Mr. Smith. Mr. Smith, a big hug for Mr. and Mrs. Smith. And Mr. Smith, as always, in the name of God, in the name of our Holy Mother, the Virgin Mary, blessings of good health for Mrs. Smith, and also for you, and for Mother Smith also, and for the beautiful dogs that you have, the pudge, if I'm not mistaken, the pudgies. So a big hug for Mrs. Smith. Everyone on the chat, please give a hug to Mr. Smith. And also sub and support Mr. Smith. And also very important, and all kidding aside, if you have any questions about guns, about ammunition, but in a positive way, consult with Mr. Smith. Mr. Smith is a specialist in guns. But to be clear, by all the laws of the state, because Mr. Smith is a former police officer. So everybody, he follows the rules, he follows the law. Okay, hold on, everyone. Let me welcome Cletus. Cletus, to be clear, I only have the StreamYard chat. Let me welcome Cletus. Hail Cletus from the Roman Empire. I love that name. That name is, this is just my opinion. Every time I see Cletus, it reminds me of the Roman Empire. The Roman Empire. So everyone, please greet and hail Cletus. Hail Cletus. A big hug, Cletus, and you are always welcome here. Hold on, everyone. Hold on. I don't want to miss anyone. And may God bless Miss Titi Rad. May God bless Miss Titi Rad. I hope she is better, and I hope she returns to YouTube as soon as possible with the blessing of God. Our prayers for the good health of Miss Titi Rad. And let me tell you, Miss Titi Rad has great potential on YouTube. And I say this, and this is the truth. Miss Titi Rad can give us lessons how to do a live. She is excellent. She is excellent. She has she is a natural. She is a natural. Hold on, everyone. Okay. Cleveland says Kid Rock, Osada. Karen says, Mr. Smith, I knew it. Cletus says, thanks. Kid Rock says, hi, Cletus. Okay. Okay. Mr. Smith says, Karen's video coming soon. Okay. Okay. Okay, hold on, everyone. Hold on. I want to greet everyone. Okay, I got everyone. Everyone here is important. Everyone. We are all a family. I repeat, we are all a family. We are all a family. Okay, tonight's topic is just a reminder. Just a reminder. Let me mention a big hug for Kane Shades, for Mr. Joe Bayet, Mrs. Lauren, known as AMMB, and her beautiful daughter, the Alpha Omega woman. God bless her always. And we have Grumpy Italian, a big hug, Grumpy, a big hug. And we also have Lying Informants, God bless you, Lying Informants. And we have American Made, and we have the Great Mikey, God bless you, Mikey. God bless you, and God bless your family. Another great Italian. A big hug, Mikey. A big hug. Mikey, listen to me carefully. If you want, would you like me to send you the link? I'll send you the link, and you be on the panel. That way you can greet everyone and give a Christmas message to us by Mikey. Mikey, would you like me to send you the link? You are welcome. Okay, to be clear, everyone is welcome. Everyone in the chat is welcome. I would like to hear a Christmas message from Mikey, from Bucky Palermo. Mr. Smith, I would like to hear a Christmas message. To be clear, please listen to me carefully. Everyone in the chat. If you want me to send the link, just tell me, and I'll send the link right now. I want to hear your voices. You don't have to show me your faces. You don't have to show me your faces. I will send you the link. You give your Christmas message. You greet. People will hear your voice. You can promote your channels. You can promote if you have your own business. There is no problem. This is your channel. I repeat, this is your channel. This is not the Me, Myself, and I channel. This is your channel. Okay, let us see. Miss Karen, would you like to come up to the panel? Mr. Smith, let me greet my cousin. Just chilling. Que Dios te bendiga. Un abrazo. Y te echo la bendición. Y que Dios bendiga México. Y que Dios bendiga tu familia. Y tu esposa, tu papá, tu mamá, tu esposa y todo. y esta es tu casa, esta es tu casa. Just chilling. If you want me to send you the link, that way you can promote your channel and you can promote Mexico. Come on, press the link. Tell me, everyone. I will send the link immediately. So just chilling. You are welcome also. Everyone is welcome. I can fit up to 10 people. I can fit up to 10 people in the panel. And Mr. Smith, you can bring your guns also. I have room on the panel for your guns, and we can sell them also. Okay. Bucky Palermo says, Bucky says 5.56. Dog sitting, 3 dogs, my daughter, family in Florida, for my grandson football games. They have an app for me to watch from home. Nice of them. Okay. Mr. Smith says, Bucky Palermo, I can dig it. Cletus says, Bucky Winter Poker Open at Borgata starts January 2nd. Okay. Mr. Smith says, I can only visit on panel for a very short time. All great people here. Okay, no. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna post the link. I'm gonna post the link, and I will send a limo bus. I'm gonna send a limo bus. That way, you all can come at the same time. Mikey says, gotta be out the door at 6 a.m. A big hug, Mikey. Mikey, whenever you want. This is your channel, Mikey. Karen says, no thanks, Edwin. I am just listening these days. But you are always welcome, Miss Karen. You are always welcome. Everyone. Okay. Hold on for a second. I am going to get the link and I'm going to paste it. Hold on, please. Hold on. Okay, everyone. Okay, I'm going to paste the link. I'm going to paste the link. Everyone is welcome. Everyone is welcome. I want to hear a Christmas message. I want everyone to give their Christmas message. Hold on. Okay, everyone, the link is in the chat. Everyone is welcome. Mikey, press it, and come up. You give your Mikey your Christmas message, and you say hello to everyone, Mikey. Everyone is welcome. Okay, hold on, everyone, hold on. And we have the handsome, one of the most handsome men on YouTube, Mr. Smith. More handsome than Uncle Edwin. Hold on, Mr. Smith. Let me put out the red carpet. Hold on, Mr. Smith. Mr. Smith, before you come on the air, comb your hair. Comb your hair. God bless you, Mr. Smith.
How are you, sir?
Great. A big hug, Mr. Smith. And I kiss you on the forehead.
Señor, ¿está bien?
Yeah, excellent. Excellent. Your visual is excellent. Now, please give us a Christmas message.
Feliz Navidad for everybody. It's a time of year. Spend time with your family. Spend time with your friends. And pay attention to yourself too, but in the background, pay attention to yourself. But pay attention to your children, your family and friends, and yourself last. So that's just my message.
That is excellent, Mr. Smith. Mr. Smith, without getting into anything personal, can you give us an update on the health of Mrs. Smith?
Yes, sir, I can. From October of last year to October of this year, she fought breast cancer. She survived. She had several surgeries, several treatments, follow-ups, things like that. She survived. The last check was everything's negative, so she's free and clear of cancer. And she just got back from the Middle East and South Africa. She did that just after she finished her cancer treatments and surgery. So she's a little bit, but it is what it is. She's fine.
Oh,
she's fine.
Oh, Mr. Smith, do you have any update news on what is happening in Israel? And you had given some news about Russia.
I do actually in that regard. It was yesterday. Yeah, it was either yesterday or the day before. The Russian Air Forces or Air Services unit, they call it, was flying outside of Israel, but the U.S. Navy ships and commercial ship fleets were being attacked in the Red Sea, which is below that, like southeast, I guess, of that. Yeah, so the United States is basically, they've inserted themselves into World War III, and it hasn't started yet. But pretty close. But Russia was back, right back. I know I did a video about that, but Russia was right back in there yesterday or the day before. So it is what it is. But
Mr. Smith, I want to get your opinion on this, your own personal opinion.
okay,
Should the country of Ukraine be in conflict with Russia?
I think it's more of, should Russia be in conflict with Ukraine, because Russia actually invaded Ukraine. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Ukraine attacked Russia. I know for a fact that Russia attacked Ukraine. They were staging on their border from Belarus and Russia and things like that, and then they moved in. We all knew it was coming. But no, it shouldn't be a conflict. It should be their own. Look, Vladimir Putin, who's former KGB, is trying to create his own legacy. And he's doing it in the wrong way. That's just my personal opinion. But I'm not there. That's not my country. So, but the U.S. should not be involved in it.
Okay, I agree. I agree to what you just said, and also, Mr. Smith,
Yes, sir.
I want to ask you this: being that you being that you are well knowledged in guns, in your state, is it easy to get a gun permit?
It is now. It wasn't before, but it is now because the United States courts struck down the restrictions that were being held in place. But it's much easier now. It's much easier now than it was. I have certain, just personally, professionally, I have certain. I guess what's the best way to call it, Edwin, Sir Edwin? I think I have less restrictions than, I don't know, anybody else, but for anybody else, like the general citizen population, they can get one easier now in recent time than they could before, since other restrictions, unconstitutional and illegal restrictions, were put in place because that's how the U.S. court system works.
Okay. Mr. Smith, hold on for a second. I
Yes.
want to welcome Village Food Season. Welcome. And I want to welcome our beautiful Miss Carol Mihal. And I want to welcome also Miss JJ Fedora. Miss Carol, you are welcome to press the link. Scroll backwards and please press the link and please join me and Mr. Smith on the panel. And also Miss Fedora, you are welcome. You are welcome to join us on the panel. Miss Carol, please, you must be on the panel. Mr. Smith, Minnie the Moocher. God bless you, Minnie. God bless you. And a big hug. Miss Carol, please press the link because I want you to be on the panel with Mr. Smith. Mr. Smith,
Yes, sir.
This is a topic that I am very concerned about. I am concerned about violence against women. According to the information that I have and the statistics, in all over the United States, including Puerto Rico, which is a U.S. territory, every year, over 17,000 women are killed in the hands of their husbands, their boyfriends, and men that get obsessed with women. Over 17,000 women die every year of domestic abuse. In your opinion, Mr. Smith, being that you are well knowledge in guns, what gun would you recommend a woman to have when she is beginning to learn about guns?
That's a very good question. And before I address that, with your permission, sir, I would like to answer Karen S.'s question.
Go ahead, Mr. Smith.
Karen S., she mentioned President Lyndon B. Johnson, and this is a photo. I guess you can't really see it. Hold on, let me turn off the settings real quick. So this is a photo. My father used to work in the Capitol, and this is President Lyndon B. Johnson with a pen. He signed this to my father back in the day. And everybody has their own political opinions in the States, but yeah, it's actually Karen S. mentioned President Lyndon B. Johnson, so that's him, his signature to my dad, and the actual pen he signed the photo with. So I just want to address that.
That is great, Mr. Smith.
Let's go back to your original. Let's go back to your original question. What is the best firearm to defend yourself with? Is that pretty much?
No. My question is this: let us say, an example. Let us say that just an example. let us say that Mini the Moocher, plans to take out a gun permit, right?
Mhm.
What would be the perfect gun for Minnie the Moocher to start learning about guns?
Okay. So I was a hired gunfighter, for lack of a better term, for over 30 years, and trained. The best thing to do for Minnie the Moocher, if Minnie the Moocher wanted to go and figure out what type of firearm they wanted, one, they'd have to go to a gun store in the States and try out and say, hey, let me look at this one. Let me look at this Glock. Let me look at this Smith & Wesson. Let me look at this Sig Sauer. Let me look at all these different, what feels good in the hand, right? And then if you have a good staff that works at the firearms, the gun shop, it says, hey, what feels good to you? And then, hey, let's go onto the range and fire a few rounds. Feels what's comfortable for you, right? And then the person that's going to own that firearm and potentially carry that firearm for self-defense or defense of others needs to go through training. So once they say, hey, this gun's right for me, it feels right, it feels comfortable when I fire it, when I shoot it, I'm going to get training so I learn how to shoot it properly, carry it properly. I apply to licensing so I can carry it around, depending on the state. And, training is key, Edwin. Sir, training is key. But to know the firearm that you're purchasing, because they're not cheap, to know the firearm that you want to purchase, you have to be comfortable with it beforehand. And a lot of places you can rent a firearm. If not, they'll just loan it to you to shoot and see if you're comfortable with it. It fits your hands, your size, your whatever. And then you get the training. The training is the key part. So for Minnie the Moocher, go try out. I don't. What you pick out, whatever caliber pistol. I would go with semi-automatic. Revolvers are good, but semi-automatic and pistol. Pick out whatever caliber you like, whatever make model you like, things like that, and just train with it. Training, Mr. Edward.
Mr. Smith, Mr. Smith, just chilling says, 9mm Beretta Classic, super light, very accurate. What is your opinion?
I completely agree with that. And this is going to be shocking to many people. Just chilling, I agree with you 110% because my go-to, I have a Beretta M9, which is a 9mm semi-automatic pistol. That is on my battle belt, along with an M4. But Glock, I love Glocks, Glock pistols. But just chilling, I have a 9mm Beretta M9. That's my primary carry on my battle belt. Not a Glock, which is surprising because that's my daily carry. But I have a 45. I have a Glock 30 SF, which is 45 ACP as a daily. I also have a Glock 26. Used to be a 27, but it's a 26 9mm Glock, which is a subcompact. But on my battle belt, dude, just chilling, it's a Beretta M9 9mm. Yes, very smooth, very reliable.
Just chilling. You are welcome to come up to the panel. That way you can discuss this important topic with us. You are welcome. Just chilling. And Miss Carol, you are welcome to be on the panel. And also JJ Fedora, all the ladies that are in the chat. Everyone is welcome. I can fit up to 10 people. I can fit up to 10 people in the panel. And never forget, this is our channel. This is not the me, myself, and I channel. Mr. Smith,
Yes, sir.
so in other words, just chilling is correct with that type of gun?
For him and I, yes. That is my preferred. And I won't get into great detail, but a battle belt, like a grab and go type of platform, a grab and go type of thing. I have a Beretta M9 9mm on my battle belt. And that's what I shoot. Like you'll see it on, and if I do firearms range videos, you'll see it there along with the Glock. I carried the Glock professionally for well over 2 decades, and I rely on them. I like them a lot in different calibers, 9 and 40. But on my battle belt, on my grab and go belt, it is a Beretta M9 in 9mm. Yes.
Okay, Mr. Smith,
Yes, sir.
another question. That way we can learn. To be clear, I have no knowledge. I have no knowledge of guns. I only had a water gun when I was a little kid. And I had a ray gun from Flash Gordon.
Yeah.
But I have no knowledge of guns. To
Yeah.
be clear, Mr. Smith, when a person acquires a gun, what let us say the person has a permit to carry.
Mhm.
What is the correct way? What is the correct way to carry a gun? In a holster, or I want you to teach us. What is the correct way to carry a gun when a person has it on their person? Do
So
we need a
carrying,
holster?
so carrying in public, like carrying concealed things like that, right? Is that what you're talking about? Like,
Right. In other words, what I want to ask you, let's say a person buys a gun.
Mhm.
Should the person buy a holster also?
so there's different aspects to that answer, because in some states you can carry it concealed without a license. Some states you have to get a license to carry it, whether it's open or concealed, things like that. But yes, you do need a holster for sure. Some secure way to fasten that pistol, that revolver to your person, right? So it doesn't just fall off while you're walking or running, or someone can't just take it from you, which is very important. And that's where training comes in too. But yes, you do need some type of holster, some type of retention device, as it's called, to keep that firearm upon your person, wherever you attach it, to retain that, to make sure it doesn't fall out of your waistband or your shoulder, like if you have a shoulder holster, things like that, or your ankle holster. Yeah, you have to have some type of device, a holster, to carry it in. You can't
Mr.
just, it's not like Hollywood, the movies, where you just shove a gun into the front or back of your pants and the belt, right? Because that's not safe, number one. Two, it's not secure. It's just going to fall out if you run or jump or.
Okay, Mr. Smith, where is the correct? What part of the body is the correct way? What part of the body is the correct where to store the gun? Because I've seen people that have guns that have a holster leg. Another one has the gun right at the waistline. Another people carry it inside a handbag. What place is the correct place to have the gun?
The correct place to carry your firearm is where you've been trained to carry it, and you actually train with it on the range. It doesn't matter if it's on your strong side, your offhand side. A lot of people call it the weak side, but it's your offhand side. You can carry it, in a purse, like a lot of female detectives, under like plainclothes detectives and stuff, will carry it in a purse, shoulder holster. It really doesn't matter where you carry it, as long as, one, it's secure, and two, you're trained with it where the location that you're carrying it. Like, so if I wanted to carry a gun in my ankle, which I have, I need to train with that. I need to go to the range and be able to draw that gun out of my ankle holster, basically pull up my pant leg, draw that gun out without shooting myself in the foot, do it safely, engaging my targets, and moving on. And same with a shoulder holster, a hip holster, a belt holster, a belly band holster, whatever you have. There's all types of different holsters to carry them in, but you have to be trained and practice. Because if you're not proficient with it, then it doesn't matter what type of holster or where you carry it. It's not going to matter when it comes down to a real life deadly force encounter, because you're not going to be able to react properly, or you might lose it in the thick of a fight. So it's a tough question, but it comes down to training.
Okay, Mr. Smith, briefly, can you give us an example? Can you give us an example of the procedure to clean a gun, and what do we need to clean a gun properly?
Well, it depends on the actual fire, and I'm going to assume we're talking about handguns, like pistols, not
Right.
rifles and things like
A handgun.
that. Yeah. It depends on the type of handgun, depends on the caliber. So they sell specific tools to clean specific calibers. You can buy them at a gun shop. You can buy them at Walmart here in the States. You can buy them anywhere, but you just you can buy them on Amazon, eBay, whatever, wherever. You can buy gun kits that are specifically made to clean whatever pistol, shotgun, rifle you have. But the important part is once you shoot a firearm, you're going to start having deposits build up in the barrel and the action and things like that. So anytime you shoot a firearm, it's always good to clean it, whether it's a pistol, shotgun, rifle, hunting rifle, AR-15, doesn't matter. It's always good to clean it afterward. Also maintain it, make sure it's clean, lubricated, so parts work smoothly, just to be prepared, of course. But yeah, there's no simple answer to that. Just like carrying a firearm, because every firearm is different, so you have to carry them differently, train with them differently, and clean them differently.
I see. Mr. Smith, when I was a kid in New York, at that time, I'm talking about the 60s, the 38 Special, gun 38 Special was very popular among detectives. Does that gun still exist?
It absolutely does. When I first was hired, I carried a 357 Magnum, which would also shoot the 38. I had at least two 38 snub nose revolvers that I carried off duty back in the day. Like I'd carry one, then I got a different one, and I carry them. But to this day, yes, they still make them. You can still obtain them, and it's still a very effective round. 38 Special, 38's in a revolver. It's still a very effective concealed carry firearm, and still a very effective a round. So yes.
Okay, Mr. Smith, I want to briefly, because I really appreciate you being on the panel, and I want to take advantage of you. Okay. I want you to explain to us because about bulletproof jackets. Do they really work?
Ballistic resistant vests. Is that what you mean?
Right, right.
So in the United States, they are determined by NIJ. It's a national certification, National Institute of Justice certification, and they have different levels. However, Karen asked, the pugs are asleep upstairs above my head. So,
Oh, Mr. Smith, please forgive me. Let me welcome Miss Miss Palermo. Cause we have Bucky Palermo, and then we have a young lady. We also have a young lady with almost the same name. Miss Palermo, welcome, and God always bless you, and you are always welcome on this channel. Go ahead, Mr. Smith.
So actually, Bucky, I don't know why you call yourself Bucky. Resistant and proof are two different things. Yes. So generally speaking, NRJ certifications in the United States are resistant. So there's bullet resistant vests. There's no such thing as proof. So there's NIJ levels, and it starts out like 1, and it goes up to like 1, 2, 3, 3A, 2A, 4, and etc. And then you start talking about transitioning from soft body armor to hard body armor. So steel plates, ceramic plates, things like that. And but the basic thing is, and I will tell anybody that's listening, watching right now, if you go out and buy soft body armor, make sure it's at least level 3A. At least level 3A. That will define all your general pistol calibers and some low carbine caliber rifles. It's not going to protect you from like armor piercing rifle rounds, things like that type of thing. Hunting rifles, things like that. You're going to need to like go to like 4 and up. You're going to need plates for that, like hard steel plates and ceramic plates for that. But soft body armor, 3A, that type of thing. 3A is like the basic standard around the law enforcement community in the United States now, because we started out low, like at 2 and 2A, then we went to 3A. Like it depends. Look up NIJ certification levels for the body armor and the level of threat that you want to protect yourself from, whether it's a handgun, a shotgun, a rifle, that type of thing.
Okay, Mr. Smith, have you ever thought about opening up your own security firm?
No, I don't. Honestly, Edwin, I have no interest in being. Look, I'll tell everybody this right now. I hate guns. I'm scared to death of guns. I am very well trained in them, and I own a lot of them. I'm scared to death of them because I know what they can do. I've been shot by them. I don't like them, but it's a necessity. It's an evil necessity in this world. Okay. I was a hired gunman for 30 years, for 3 decades, right? And during that time, I know the effects of firearms. I know about using them, things like that. But they're a necessity. They're a necessity in the real world, and I understand that, which is why I have them. I still train with them, and I'm no longer paid to do it, but I will still keep that ideology, that mindset where I know. Unfortunately, it's a real world necessity to have that knowledge, training, and to hold on to those, like the armor, the firearms, the ammo, things like that. It's a necessity, Edwin. It really is in the state.
Mr. Smith, being that there have been a lot of shootings in schools all through the 50 states,
Mhm.
and territory also. Because we here in Puerto Rico, we have got some, we have gone through some scary moments. But to
Mhm.
be clear, there hasn't been like a mass shooting yet, thanks to God. Do
Mhm.
you? What is your views? Should teachers be armed? In your opinion, should we arm our teachers?
That's a very delicate question because in some cases in the states, if a teacher was armed, that could have stopped a threat and saved some lives. However, again, it goes back to training. A lot of people don't like the fact that they just in the states that you have a right to own a firearm just makes you totally qualified to just go and address a threat. It does not. You need to be very well trained, consistently trained, not just like a 1 8 hour class or 4 hour class or like 40 hours. You need to be consistently trained. So you take your basic training and then you have to keep going and keep training and training and training. And I think if some teachers in some school shootings, if the teachers have been armed, they may have had a direct impact on saving some lives. But again, it goes back to training. I don't think that you should just hand a teacher a gun and say, "Here you go. You're not a convicted felon in the states or the or in states or the territory. So here's your gun. You can go carry it in your classroom." No, I don't believe in that at all. It should be required significant amount of training before they can do that.
Okay, Mr. Smith,
Yes.
being that we have been on the air for over an hour, so
Mhm.
I do not want to extend too much, but I want to ask you, let's say the last question.
Sure.
Where is the best place, the most trustful place that a person should buy a gun? From whom? Because a lot of people, sometimes they make a mistake and they buy a gun not in a reputable place, and then that gun that they're buying could have a bad history.
That's
So where
that's
is the best place to buy a gun?
that's a very good question. So in the United States and its territories, buy it from a licensed FFL, a federal firearms licensee. So buy it from a gun shop. Don't buy it hand to hand from a person because you do not know where that gun actually came from. Someone advertises something on a gun website because there's tons of them. Uh, and I'm not going to name them, but you can go online and see, hey, I can buy a gun, and you just meet someone in a parking lot somewhere, like just give them cash, they'll give you a gun. Don't do that. Don't do that. Go to a licensed dealer to protect yourself and make sure because they will do all the relevant paperwork, make sure the gun's not stolen, has been used in a homicide, things like that. Go to a licensed gun dealer, an FFL, and have the process uh, transacted through a licensed federal firearms licensed dealer or person that can process the paperwork, just at a minimum to protect yourself. Because you don't want to go on the street and buy a gun from somebody and then all of a sudden find out it's stolen, used in a homicide, you know, or it's been stolen from a burglary, things like that. So yeah, do it the right way. Sure, there's a lot of times you can buy a gun in different states hand to hand, but protect yourself. Just protect yourself. Make sure you're buying a legit, lawful firearm, and then go on from there.
Okay, Mr. Smith.
Yes, sir.
Uh, that way I want to end the telecast, but in this way.
Yes, sir.
What are your plans? What are your plans for the Christmas season with Mrs. Smith?
So I'm going to drive, pick up my mother, bring her back to my house in the mountains, um, and hopefully my my little one, my daughter, well, she's not little anymore. She'll be able to come and spend it here. That's what we plan to do, and celebrate life and celebrate family and things like that. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Thanksgiving was kind of rough, the holiday, because Mrs. Smith was in the Middle East and South Africa, but Christmas should be pretty good.
Mr. Smith, do you have any New Year resolutions that you would like to share with us?
You know what? I think the best one is I quit smoking. It'll be February of 2023, and I haven't smoked since. So if you smoke, think about stopping, because it affects your health. It affected mine.
Okay.
And keep up with it. Be strong. Quit. If you smoke now, that should be your New Year's resolution, to stop smoking, because not only is it unhealthy, it costs you a lot of money, especially these days.
That is correct, Mr. Smith. Mr. Smith, any upcoming lives that you plan to do on your channel? Any special lives?
I would like to do one with Mrs. Smith.
Okay.
But I did one not too long ago, a few nights ago. I would like to do one with her live, but we'll see. We'll see what happens, Edwin. We'll see.
Okay. Mr. Smith, now that you mentioned Mrs. Smith, and now that you mentioned that you would like to do a live with your dear wife, Uncle Tindu, he's going to do a live with his dear mother together. So that is going to be great. So the idea that you have of doing one with your dear wife, it is excellent. Mr. Smith, the day you do that, please promote it. Please promote it a few days in advance. That way we won't miss it, okay?
Yes, sir. Will do.
Okay. Mr. Smith, I am going to close the telecast now, but I want your closing statement. If you want to send out any shout out, if you want to promote anything, do it. This is your channel, Mr. Smith.
My only shout out is to I see all the people, the great people in your chat and that are watching now, and thank you all, and thank you, Edwin, for having me on, and I wish everybody the best, happiest and healthiest upcoming holiday, and hope to see everybody again soon. And yeah, Edwin, thank you for having me on, and everybody in chat and everybody here, keep being you, and thank you.
And Mr. Smith, I want to thank you because you gave the information that you have given us is very valuable, and we can use it in our personal lives. So I want to thank you, and I want to tell you that I appreciate you as this is my opinion of you. You are a decent gentleman, a good person, and you are like family. So I give you a big hug always, and you have my utmost respect. And I ask God and the Holy Mother, the Virgin Mary, to grant you and your dear wife and your dear mother and your whole family, the most important, Mr. Smith, excellent health, mental and physical, for the new year.
I thank you, and as I always call you, thank you, fine sir, because you're a gentleman, and thank you again to everybody in chat. But Edwin, you have a good night. Everybody in chat, have a good night, and thank you for having me on, sir.
And no, thank you, Mr. Smith. Thank you. I really appreciate it, and may God bless you always.
You as well, sir. You have a good night.
Okay. I want to thank everyone. I want to thank everyone in the chat, our chat family. Miss Carol, you did not come on the panel. Please, the next time, Miss Carol Mihail, you are welcome to be on the panel. This is your channel, Miss Carol, and all the ladies. All the ladies. It is important. It is important that women on YouTube, that the world hear your voices and your opinions. It is important. And also, you must promote violence against women. Violence against women. Over 17,000 women die every year in the hands of their husbands, their boyfriends, obsessed men that kill women. You must stand up and raise that issue. At least create consciousness. So please, Miss Carol, the next time, please come on the panel. Miss Karen, Minnie the Moocher, JK Fedora. It is important that in every panel on YouTube, in every panel, there is a representation of the women. And also this, women on YouTube, you must promote respect. You must promote respect. If anyone makes an inappropriate comment on the chat or verbal, put them in their place immediately. That is important. And also women that have channels, they must put respect in their channels. Okay, hold on, wait. Okay, Miss Karen says, no, you don't want to promote violence against women. You want to promote awareness of violence against women to stop it. Yeah, Miss Karen, please forgive me. I expressed myself wrong. Please accept my sincere apologies. We must promote. Wait, let me say it the way you say it. Miss Karen says, no, you don't want to promote violence against women. You want to promote awareness. That is correct. I want to promote awareness of violence against women. That is correct, Miss Karen. That is what I meant. So please forgive me all for expressing myself incorrectly. Okay. So I want to thank you all. Today. Hold on. It is now 1:43 in the morning. It is now 1:43 in the morning here in Puerto Rico. I will be back tonight. With the blessing of God. Kid Rock will do a live. Kid Rock will do his live at 9 o'clock Puerto Rican time, 8 o'clock on the East Coast in our great nation, the United States of America. So Kid Rock will be on tonight. So please sub and support Kid Rock. Kid Rock will do his live without my intervention. All I am doing is introducing him and making sure that he stays on the air. And he will close the program. So tonight, Kid Rock is in charge of this channel, to be clear. So God bless everyone. A big hug. My utmost respect always to all the women, because I am pro-women. I believe that all men should respect women at all times. No excuses. No excuses. In other words, if a woman beats me up, an example, this is just a metaphor. I will never strike a woman, never. I just suck it up and take the beating. Because a man should never raise his hand to a woman, never. That is the way I was born. That is the way I was raised. That is the way I was raised. a man must respect a woman. And that must be clear in all the minds of men. We must be clear. Women must be respected, and also a lot of men must open their minds. We must see women as our equals. We must see women as our equals, not that we are superior to them, because that is a bad attitude. We must see women as our equal partners with the same rights and the same benefits. We must be clear and mutual respect. And also, I would advise all the women, to take classes in self defense and to learn about guns and to also take out their gun permits. We live in a very dangerous time. And also, if you have young children, like young little girls, young little boys, they must learn self-defense. They must learn self-defense. We live in a very dangerous world. We must be prepared. We must be prepared. So, God bless you all. God bless you all. Miss JJ Fedora, a big hug. Miss Carol Mihail, a big hug. Bucky, a big hug. Miss Karen, as always, my utmost respect for everyone and for you. Mr. Smith, as always, God bless you. Hold on, I don't want to miss anyone. Miss Carol Mahel, please give my respect to your husband. And Minnie the Moocher, a big hug for Minnie. Mikey, a big hug, Mikey. God bless you and be safe when you are driving. Kid Rock, God bless you. Hold on, I don't want to miss anyone. We are all a family. We are all a family. That is the most important. Hold on, I don't want to miss anyone. Osada Treats. Osada Treats. Thank you for coming and God bless you always. Hold on, hold on. I don't want to miss anyone because everyone is important. Everyone. Okay. Just chilling. God bless you and thank you always for coming. And our utmost respect. I don't want Mustang Mike. Mustang Mike. God bless you. And I'm sorry I did not see you. God bless you always, Mustang Mike. A big hug. You see, it is important to check the chat carefully. Hold on, everyone. Okay. Okay. I am missing. Wait. Okay. Village fruit season. Village fruit season. Thank you for coming and may God bless. Okay. I think I got everyone. I think I got everyone. So God bless you all. Be safe. Be safe always. And in the name of God, in the name of the Holy Mother, uh, I best wishes for Christmas, and the most important thing, excellent health always, mental and physical.